Inside a dark hive, a returning forager climbs onto the comb and starts moving in a figure eight. Other bees crowd close, antennae tuned in. No GPS, no spoken words. A dance is broadcasting coordinates to the colony. Left, a hive, dark, crowded, no skyline visible. Right, a forager's body built to measure angle, distance, and quality, then translate flight memory into movement other bees can read. A colony needs nectar and pollen spread across a landscape too wide for one bee to search alone. Random wandering wastes time and energy. The hive needs a way to say, "The good flowers are that way, this far, and worth the trip." When a scout finds a strong patch, she loads up and flies home. She carries more than cargo. She carries a vector, direction relative to the sun, distance traveled, and an honest signal of how sweet the reward was. On the vertical comb, the bee performs a waggle run, a straight shimmy with rapid tail wags. The angle of that run, relative to straight up, encodes the angle of the food source relative to the sun. Up means toward the sun. 60 degrees right means fly 60 degrees sunward right. Distance is in the timing. Longer waggle runs and more waggle pulses per circuit mean farther flowers. Short, tight circuits mean closer targets. Recruits count the rhythm the way you might count steps on a known trail. After each waggle run, the bee loops back and repeats on the opposite side, tracing a figure eight. The pattern keeps recruits aligned to the same bearing while the crowd samples the signal again and again. Followers press close, feel the vibrations, and memorize the angle. Then they launch, exiting the hive and adjusting flight to match the sun bearing they learned on a vertical surface they will never see again in the same orientation. Here is the twist. The dance is not only a map. Enthusiasm matters. A richer nectar source gets a longer, livelier performance. Mediocre patches get a quieter pitch. Bees democratically allocate foragers by how good the sales pitch feels. The sun compass is primary, but bees also read polarized light patterns in the sky and learn landmarks near the hive. Evolution stacked redundant navigation tools so one cloudy afternoon does not silence the colony. Recap: Scout finds flowers, returns, waggle angle codes sun bearing, waggle duration codes distance, loop repeats, recruits fly out, quality shapes the crowd. A dance floor as navigation network. A dark hive, a bright patch of flowers, and geometry written in waggles. Next on Kingdom Sketch, why cheetahs sprint like champions but cannot run a marathon.